Hey guys, I'm Emma and I'm telling you like it is, with a crumb of sarcasm and a whole cookie worth of exaggeration. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel because 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of views equals to me starting to make money on YouTube, which would be nice. So, 10 reasons why Halloween sucks. And no, it has nothing to do with the vampires. 1, it's on October 31st. Look, in certain parts of the world, doing something outside on October 31st isn't a problem. In the land of Canada, well, October 31st at night becomes the Battle of the Layers. And no human has evolved thick enough skin to survive the Canadian fall. Foolish attempts to do so have been made though. And let me tell you, Halloween costumes have yet to be designed to be put over layers. Look, the only acceptable time to do something outside in most countries is late spring, summer, or early fall. I've gone out as a kid on October 31st when it was snowy, windy, rainy, haily, or freezy coldy. Basically, this whole mid-fall thing is a fail. Almost every time. 2, going to people's doors. Whatever happened to stranger danger? And why is Halloween a free delivery service for perverts? Here's my child. Be as creepy as you want. And yes, child, accept candy from the strange man who owns a white van. Hey, you guys know I'm right. Look, growing up, some of my neighbors would have a grown man just lie in their garden, and he would rise up like a zombie to scare the children. Whether he was there to try and deter candy distribution or encourage it, I'm not quite sure. All I know is that there's something seriously wrong with laying on the cold, hard dirt for hours just to scare the bejesus out of little kids. Just saying. 3, scaring people for fun as a concept. Who decided this was a thing? Who? Usually, we try to prevent heart attacks. For Pete's sakes, are all these people training to be emergency first responders? Like, I'm hoping to give you heart failure because I would love to practice saving you. Look, if you like getting scared, go watch a horror movie. If you love scaring people, go make a horror movie. Or a faulty roller coaster, or elevator, or, well, the possibilities are endless. Just don't approach me with scaring intentions, because it usually doesn't work. And on second thought, please don't mess with elevators and roller coasters. Thank you. 4, decorations. Look, there's a lot of reasons to hate Halloween decorations. For one thing, a lot of them aren't reusable or reused. They're also either too scary or too fake to be scary. And unless they're lit up, they can't even be seen outside. And lit up decorations are a huge waste of electricity. Plus 2, Halloween isn't even a real holiday. I'm not sorry. Because look, 1, you don't even have time off for Halloween, from work or from school. 2, how many of you even know the story behind Halloween? It just looks to me like the forced distribution of mini candy, which is commercialism wrapped up in a whole lot of wasted plastic. 3, only 21 countries celebrate Halloween. Out of 195, that makes it negligible, and obscure, and an anomaly. Just saying. 5, pumpkin carving. Talk about a lot of effort for one little night. Also, who thought that adding a candle inside a flammable fruit was a good idea? Look, our ancestors don't make much sense on this one. What it also comes down to for me is that was a perfectly good pumpkin that could have been eaten or made into pie. Think of the pie. And for the love of everything holy, can we please make this holiday a little less wasteful? But guess what? If someone started giving kids unwrapped homemade candies, we'd have other issues, and that person would for sure have some issues with the police and parents everywhere. Then even those candies would go to waste in the trash can. Seriously, it shouldn't be called Halloween. It should be Waste-oween. 6, having to wear costumes everywhere. Look, if it was more of an optional thing, I'd be more okay with it all. But the fact that people can bully you at school, at work, at home, for not participating, that's not okay. Even company Christmas dinners don't have a mandatory red and green dress code, so why does Halloween have to be so scary on so many levels? Why? But also too, there's often no winning with a costume. You're either boring for not trying hard enough or a nerd for trying way too hard. And unless you're lucky enough to have someone in your life who can make your Halloween costume, costumes are sold as fads, so you'll probably be the 5th hot dog at the office this year. Also, how do you sit in some of these costumes? But like, what's the point of a costume if you just fit in at the office like you usually do? Might as well concede to all wearing normal clothes at this point and saving all your money for something that's actually useful. Seriously. 7. Driving on Halloween night. Look, if kids are jaywalkers of choice by day, what do you think they do at night? Suddenly know and respect traffic laws? So not only is there a high proportion of jaywalkers out and about, it's also at night on residential streets, which are arguably the least well-lit places ever. So there you are, Halloween night, trying to get to work because you have an adult life. And some kids try to get you in jail for life by running into the streets like crazy people. You can already see the jury siding with the distraught moms. Just saying. 8. Fake spider webs. Okay, these are just abominations for so many reasons. 1. Like their real counterpart, they stick to just about everything. Costumes, boots, hair, you name it, it has stuck to it. 2. Unlike their real counterparts, they are much larger, much stickier, and their texture is all wrong. 3. Real spider webs are created by spiders, not by humans, for an actual purpose. Not only do humans do unnecessary labor by putting them up, but we're not even made to put those up properly. 4. What other holiday requests us to replicate what animals do to an almost T? At least Easter eggs don't have to be laid by humans. It's just chocolate melted into molds if you've got enough time to waste to make your own. 9. The costumes. Nothing that is to be worn only once a year should cost that much. Seriously. And nothing that expensive should be made that cheaply. Also, too, who in their right mind started making sexy Halloween costumes? The evolution of this holiday, as I see it, is from scary to child-friendly to sexy. How much more problematic can Halloween get? Oh yeah, politically incorrect costumes. If you don't know what that is, please read up on that because you might just be part of the problem. Also too, if you ever want to ruin Halloween for a child, intentionally guess their costume wrong. Hours and hours of nearly free entertainment close at hand. Hey, I thought Halloween was supposed to be about laughing at others' misfortune. No? 10. Halloween candies. Look, can we come up with a consensus if we're really gonna keep this holiday? And if you're not okay with the consensus, just hide out in your house because where else would you be the night of the 31st? Or better yet, just move to an apartment building. So let's agree once and for all, are we A, giving 2+, not expired, actual good candy to each child, even if they're a bit older and a bit less cute? At least they are all participating in the legal drug trade that is sugar, right? Or B, are we handing out useful, healthy, or handy stuff? Because realistically, no one should have to buy huge amounts of candy for one night, and no kid actually needs that much candy. Now, I'd be happy with option B because I have granola bars and pencils that I don't actually use. But then I live in an apartment, so... But seriously, parents should be voting for option B because have you ever seen a child wired on candy? Talk about making everyone's lives miserable for no good reason. Look, if you've never seen a child on a sugar rush, please run that experiment far, far, far away from me. Also too, bringing out your child way past bedtime can only lead to good results, right? So, maybe I don't like Halloween because I'm old and bitter, and now I'm of the age where I have to give out candy instead of receiving it. If you love my hypocrisy, please subscribe and like this video. And tell me below, what do you hate most about Halloween? Thanks, guys.